What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Good morning. 12-game NBA slate, and you know we're hopping right on into it. We're using Daily Grind Fantasy as always. I'm going to see if these are still available on Dabble. As I was loading up, I happened to see this good value here. Brandon Miller, points and rebounds, over 22.5. And then Zaire Williams, under 1.5 3-pointers made. And from there, we can also find a shield, hopefully, a nice shield. Honestly, probably going to have to go into NHL to find one. Timo Meyer, Dawson Mercer, Timo Meyer. Let's see. Got to see real quick if that is good. NHL, NHL shots on goal, player shots on goal. Timo. Okay, that is a good shield as long as it's not payout shifting us. Zaire Williams is gone. Dabble just continues to be fast as shit lately. Miles Turner over 1.5 threes is good. All right, say less. Let's see if this is available. Vacherot. Fritz. Taylor Fritz over 18.5 games. Nah, of course it's not. No way center's available either, right? Nah. Alright, so those are probably glitched. Evan Mobley under 19.5 points. Under 19. Alright, I see y'all giving me some shields. Appreciate that. That's right, we found one already, so then I'll use those next as we need them. NBA X NHL. Not the hottest on Dabble right now. We're kind of going down a little bit. It's all good, though. We will bounce. I like 3-mans on Dabble for the most part. New better. Oh, or are you talking about the better payouts? Not quite sure. BL11R, appreciate the follow there. You are slacking. I know. Well, I had some more slips yesterday. Got kind of cooked, though. I'm not going to lie. Got kind of cooked. Couldn't really make it through. Well, I guess these three. The NHL kind of let us down yesterday, huh? NHL and our one college football prop let us down. All good, though. We're going to go ahead and continue finding some value, getting it in. We trust it long term. What up, J-Main? Better pay 6x for 3 minutes now. Yep. It's a good one for sure. Let's see. What do we have here? Let's check out this PrizePicks slip. So Denny Advia and Naz Reid did just get bumped. Denny Advia, Naz Reid. So we can get rid of that. We could play it as a 5-man. Screw it. Let's run it. Let's run it as the 5-man. Giddy up today? Heck yeah, giddy up today. Alright, I'm putting that link into the chat. So this is good value off the optimizer. Let me let my dog in here, I guess. Which we've already got some good value on these combo props. It looks like there's just a ton more combo props than what it used to be. We have slips kind of lined up. Where's Kevin Durant? Lou Dort did not hit. We got this one still going. A bunch of combo props in this one. Durant came through with that play. Now we need these combo props to smack. This is a 6x, or sorry, a 25x 6-pick entry. We need Jalen Brunson over 9.5 rebounds and assists. This was not a goblin when I played it. That just goes to show you that we got in good value. Now they're making his 9.5 rebounds and assists a goblin. And then same thing for Rui. This was not a demon whenever we played it. But by time it went off, it ended up becoming a demon. Just to show you the good value we got there on his under 3.5 first quarter points. So tonight we're sweating out that Brunson play, Miles Turner, Sarr under 13.5 rebounds, and then Giddy Up and Cade Cunningham for that slip. And we just got a bunch more combo props in value all throughout these slips. Alrighty, let's see. What's this? Jared Allen, Carson Beck, Timur Blatt, LaMelo, Duran, Logan Fife. We can get that in. Here we go. We got a chance to fade Claxton here. And maybe even a chance to middle Carson Beck across these apps. All right. So, PRA, under. I forgot I can't play Carson Beck on this. All right, whatever. I'll still play this. It's another lineup. Yeah, we'll show pick 6 value, of course. Today I'll be live multiple times today, not just 2. All right, so that's that. More value down here. Sheesh. Let's see this. Bazulis. I might get rid of Bazulis here. Wiggins over Bazulis, since we've already have a ton of Bazulis. Let's get rid of him. Lonzo will take Trae Young, Scotty Barnes, Terrence Mann under, Herbert Jones over rebounds. All right, another one. Beck was over 271.5, I think, pass yards. CPU King. But speaking of that, I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this. We're gonna take the top Underdog slip now as well, which I think has Beck under 286. So if you played Beck in that slip, good for you. Cheer down, we actually just played. Carson Beck under 286. Let me go Blatt. Timur Blatt under 8.5 points. LaMelo Ball over 27.5 points and rebounds. Duran over 28.5 PRA. Then Hurts under 245.5 pass plus rush. Need one more. I'm gonna go to the optimizer. All right, so yeah, Carson Beck on PrizePicks, probably not very good. Being weighed up by this line here. So I'd maybe skip that, to be honest with you. D'Angelo Russell over 19.5. All right, I'm sharing that in the chat. All right, bang. There you go. That's linked in the chat for those of you that would like to tail that slip. We have some still going. I know we hit a, what was this? Oh, so our Kevin Durant free square hit yesterday, which was nice. Couple bucks back, going 4-2 on those other ones. And then we have this for tonight. Alonzo Ball under points and assists. Cat over points and assists. Mikal Bridges under 23.5 points, rebounds, assists. Davion Mitchell under points and assists. Hopefully we can get a 2.5x here. We need Jimmy Butler Jimmy Butler hooked us here. Would have been nice. He has 26. We needed him 25, under 25.5. Cooper Flag for a 2.6x. And then we also have tonight Duran. Oh, man, we're all over Duran and Jordan Poole for a 6x slip there. DraftKings Pick 6 has a discount line for one player on every team playing tonight. Oh, my God. Let me go ahead and just get that out of the way a little bit right now. We'll be checking DraftKings Pick 6 throughout the day, of course, guys. But for you guys, for the early birds right here that want some DraftKings Pick 6, go ahead, get yourself a screenshot of this value. There's a decent amount. That's insane. One discounted player prop one discounted player prop for one player on every team that is playing tonight. That is 24 discounts. If my calculations are correct, 12 game slate, carry the 24 teams, one discount per team, 24 discounts. I picked the wrong time to go to Florida. Oof. What are you doing in Florida, Brian? Let me guess. Disney? May you scroll down. Absolutely. Hopefully you guys got it. I'm assuming that you got that then if you asked me to scroll down. There you go. Yep. Paid for by DGF, of course. Let's go. You need to put together a nice little tweet there so we can retweet it. Well, hey, enjoy it, man. Disney is awesome for out-of-towners. When you're from Florida, doesn't hit the same, but at the same time, it does hit the same. Hey, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Enjoy it, bro. Everybody deserves a nice vacation. You got any kids? If you got kids, I'm sure you're having a blast just watching them. That's as much fun as it is itself, right there. But if not, I mean, Disney's still fun. Drink around the world, do crazy stuff. Even as an adult. All right, where are we going? Where are we going from here? Enough Mickey Mouse talk. CFL to DraftKings. I mean, a long shot play here on Bills Carolina if you really wanted it. Sleeper, we have sleeper promos. Luca hooked us up with our sleeper promos yesterday. Kinda. Dang. They're slacking. 40% boost. CS2 only. Yeah, we've already got in a bunch of PrizePicks slips. Has with shot. If you scroll up, you'll see a bunch of PrizePicks slips. I think we have 3 of them off already. Which honestly, I should probably start playing them for $1 because I think I can only get off 2 more $5 slips at $25 max, and then I won't be able to share links with you folks. So I gotta start thinking about that. I think. Warchant72 asks, "Who do you want for FSU's next head coach?" First off, Mike Norvell should be fired already. We're broke, can't afford it. We put ourselves in a contract with Mike Norvell that we can't afford to get out of, which is very annoying. But in no particular order, my hot board would probably be this. I know some are not as realistic, which is fine. Like, right, it's a hot board, it's a wish list. James Franklin. Nick Saban, if for some reason him and Bobby were close, maybe he would like to come back, something like that. Obviously, that's one of my ones that is like not likely or anything. Lane Kiffin, but he's basically a lock to go to Florida. I know that, which will suck for FSU. Missing somebody off the top of my head. Brian Hartline on a cheap contract, maybe. Like, I don't hate the sound of that. And then if Jimbo Fisher could do something to just, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a long shot for Nick Saban, but I feel like it's a one program that has a little bit of tie to him, kind of. So I feel like there's a slight chance, but I'm not saying that's even near happening. And then Jimbo Fisher, if he could take a super, super, super friendly contract, get Florida State fans back on his side, which people already are starting to come back to Jimbo Fisher after he appeared on ACC network, crying that how he misses Florida State and this and that, and blah, blah, blah. If he came on a cheap contract, because he's already getting $80-something million for his buyout, whatever it was, 70-something, whatever. I think it's $80 million, though, for his buyout from Texas A&M. The dude's filthy rich. You don't need a huge contract. What you need is to come heal your legacy at Florida State. You left on a terrible note. You were a great coach. You left on a terrible note. You put us in a hole, and now we're in a downward spiral since. You could fix everything. You just got to come on a cheap contract and do the work. I wouldn't hate that. Sorry, y'all got me fired up a little bit about that. But yeah, it's kind of where I'm at. I might be missing somebody off the list I've kind of put together in my group chat or whatever. All right, let's check Better. I know they probably got promos out already. Chase, Jamar Chase. Do we already have Chase? Okay. Started out hot here. Uh-oh, Claxton's going to be the guy. He's going to be the guy, that son of a gun. I already know it. Well, this Jamar Chase is done. Sanded. Started off all right here. Still chance of 2.5x on some of those before the payouts changed. You can have Luke Fickell. Nah, we're good. We're good. Gruden was one that I've seen people talking about too. Interesting. Don't know exactly how it would look for sure. But not totally opposed to that either. Okay, so I think we can get something off here. We're going to have to run with Hendricks. As much as I don't necessarily want to touch this, due to the fact that there's really not much data points. Or sharp. Excuse me. Or sharp data points at that. Jarrett Allen. Good. Oops. Jarrett Allen. I think we've already faded him. Never mind. Man, we've played some of these props already. Zaire Williams. Bazulis. Lively. So Taylor Hendricks. Lively. Over 6.5 rebounds. Over 67.5 for Kevin Yu. Cam Whitmore, it's one data point. Wizards. Minus 150, one data point. Cam Whitmore or Kevin Yu. I'm gonna run a 3-man here. Whitmore's like almost 58%, so getting it in with a couple plays that are just below 55%, gotta be fine for a 3-man slip there on Better. I'm sharing that link into the chat for you lazy bums. Nah, I'm kidding. Not really. You guys know you're lazy bums. I do all the hard work here on this live stream. Then I am the one to blame, whether we win, lose, whatever it might be. You get the glory and you get the hate, right? That's these professional athletes. Did you guys see Adam Silver on Pat McAfee's show saying how he has asked their partners to tone it down, pushing player props? and told teams and arenas to not take it easy on fans that are going hard about their parlays or whatever. It's a crazy world we live in. Crazy world we live in. It's a crazy one. Does anybody know the fair odds percentage for? So hey, hold on. I wish Weaver fan was in here because he was the one that did the math. I forgot to check it out. Maybe do that real quick. Let me do this real quick. What a legend. Assuming this is right, let's see. What's the lowest fair odds percentage? 10 pick dynamic, an 8 pick dynamic, 5 pick dynamic, break even 53.74. So wait, the 5 pick is actually even better now. 6 pick dynamic's good. 6 pick perfect's tougher. 5 pick dynamic, 8 pick dynamic, 10 pick dynamic, 6 pick dynamic. So probably the slip types I'd play are 5 pick dynamics, 3 pick perfects almost. It's probably what I would be getting at. Shout out Weaver fan for that. Yeah, let's underdog value you're asking for. Underdog value, let's see. Carson back, we've played Fife. Market's a little all over the place with Fife. Dart under rush yards, 39.5. Pretty solid. Okay, hang on. Wrong app. Jackson Fart. Under 39.5. Palabancaro under, what is this? 33.5. LaMelo Ball, I think we've already playing SAR. I don't believe we've played over in rebounds assist. Go be great for us, SAR. Giannis, 50. A 50 burger. 51 burger. Hold on, we're getting a payout shift. Giannis and SAR in the same game. Can't even have them in the same game. It's crazy. Crazy. Ryan Dunn. Under 3-pointers made. Russell. Over 11.5 points. And then we probably can't have that, I think. Sorkin. Over 9.5. Roman Sorkin. Share that and got rid of my promo funds. Share that in the chat. That is that underdog value we're looking for, an underdog slip, full slip from UD, 25x payout. Wow. Remember on UD, it's 53.8% average fair odds percentage for each individual leg needed, or for the entire slip, for it to be plus EV. So even though we dip down here in these quote unquote red plays, it's still plus EV in that slip type for the 6 pick insured slip type on underdog. Okay, so that's why we're able to go down there and grab those plays. Because in order to be profitable on Underdog playing those 6-pick insured slip types, you need to hit at a hit rate on your individual legs above 53.8% in order to be profitable long term. So as long as you are doing that, as long as you are, if you're tracking your plays or whatever, and you are hitting each individual leg higher than 53.8% long term, as long as you keep playing those slip types on UD and you're hitting it above that hit rate, you're going to come out profitable. Remember, guys, it's NBA season, best time of the year to have these tools. If you do want to sign up for Daily Grind Fantasy, please use code DUSTINSTREAM. Get 25% off your very first month with that code. Or if you love the AI slip generator, you love how you can get that one click button, load up the slip on PrizePicks, and just know that you are just tailing. You don't have to do any hard work. You're just tailing the most profitable slips you can be. Use code DUSTIN99AI to get the AI slip generator at $3 a day. All right. Let's check maybe the sharp money tool here. See what people are doing. Giannis over 7.5 assists, currently plus 125 odds. They're on Hard Rock Bet, which is the best odds in the market, which is something you love to see. If you can find a play on here where you're getting the best odds in the market, and you know that there's sharp money coming in on Giannis to go over 7.5 assists based off this tool, and what it does, it tracks the sharp money coming in on exchange apps like Novig and ProfitX, and tells you what side that sharp money is on, and you can tail it, right? So over 7.5 assists on Giannis seems to be very good. Saints, see, I don't love this one as much. Pinnacle's $20,000 limit. You only got 1,600, in liquidity. So nothing I need to jump on now. Now, player props, Derek Lively over 6.5 rebounds. John Knuppel. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce his name, to be honest with you. I know he was a first-round pick. But under 4.5 player rebounds. Fine, right? Probably over $1,000. I would love to see like $1,500 on player props in liquidity before I take them, probably. Depending on the sport, right? Honestly, player props are very popular in the NBA. They're pretty popular in NFL now. So the more liquidity you see, the more confidence you can have that is sharp money and that you are tailing the right side of that bet. So maybe, depending on the niche markets, like if it's $1,500 or $1,000 on a WNBA player prop, likely a sharp on that for sure. Tons of value on Hard Rock right now. We have any DraftKings? Trae Young over 2.5 rebounds on DraftKings right now, minus 145. The market has this average odds of 172, minus 172, that is. Jalen Waddle over 5.5 receptions, plus 120 on FanDuel. Get in on that early. You can see the rest of the sportsbook market has this average odds of plus 100. Texas minus 1.5 first quarter point spread on FanDuel. DraftKings, DeRozan under 8.5 rebounds and assists. Nickeil Alexander-Walker over 5.5 rebounds and assists. Saints team total over 20.5. Heck yeah. Nothing really on Fliff. Just 1-to-1 data points for CFL on between Fliff and DraftKings right now. Waiting for some sleeper promos to drop. Hopefully we're gonna have some. They are certainly slacking. How are we slacking so hard? It's a 12-game NBA slate. It's probably one of the best days of the year, depending on if you're a sports bettor or not. If you're a sports book, I would imagine it's probably a pretty good day of the year. Drop some promos, bro. What are we doing? Am I gonna have to be like Alex and tweet at these people and tell them, hey, drop a promo? I swear they listen to him sometimes, though. I swear they listen. All right, hold on. There might be some value here. Hold up. Hold up. Let's see. Sadiq Bey. Under 18 points, rebounds, and assists. PJ Washington. Under 6.5 rebounds. And then who were some of those? Turner, Miles Turner. Over threes, I think you said was a. Oh, that's a 9.5. Who else did you guys say? Who's a shield? Who's a shield? Gary Trent, please. PJ Washington, Sadiq Bey, gone. Just like that. Young fella, appreciate the follow there. Thank you very much. Giannis, over 30. Over 30 half. Good. Sar, 21.5. Points and rebounds. I think that's 3 right there. Gary Trent and Giannis, though. Same team. Do we have a different promo? Or do we have a different shield? Anybody else got a different shield we could maybe use with that? I'll have to use same team. Can save Gary Trent for later. Cat over threes. It's 0.9x. We're looking for 0.7x. 0.7x. If you can. Franz. Don't tell me it's another. You're giving me all 0.9x's, I think. NBA, they're gonna be bumped probably. I mean, maybe it's good. I mean, not really. Player threes. 3. Player many threes. Let's see. Kel Bridges. Minus 200. Minus 1. Okay, yeah. That one's good. Sar! Oh my god, bro. Dabble, like, what's going on with you? Trey Johnson. Under 15.5 PRA. It's gone too, bro. Took forever to find a fucking shield, dude. Pisses me off. Michael Porter. I feel like we've played this already, but I guess we're in on it again. I don't know. There we go. That's what we got. That's what we got. Cam Whitmore. I didn't see this one. I didn't see that one. It's probably good value, but it's probably bumped. Who are we kidding? It's probably bumped. Kevin Durant absolutely choked the game for the Rockets last night. It's incredible how many times he tried to fumble that game, and they kept bailing him out, but then it finally wasn't enough. He fouled on the last shot of the game and lost it, basically. They bumped Giannis quick. Get in Cam Whitmore. Get in Cam Whitmore if it's still there. Tonight is going to be good, Cole. I tweeted it out, but he literally did everything he could to lose the game, and they did lose the game, due to him. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Missed the free throw at the end of regulation that would have caused them to probably win the game, right? And then tied or tried to call a timeout when they didn't have one, which would have ended the game because they would have got a free throw, a technical free throw, I think. Maybe 2. I don't really know for sure on the call, but they would have got a free throw, I believe. Would have lost on that. But for some reason, the ref did not call it. He was dribbling, kicked his own ball backcourt violation, fouled SGA to set up game-winning free throws. On top of that, he fouled out with that. Couldn't get the ball to take the last shot when they had a chance to tie it. Idiot. Cam Whitmore was... Hold on. I like this James Harden, Laurie Markkinen prop. Actually, let me do this real quick. Hold on. Cam Whitmore is gone. It's gone. Blake Shapen under 206 pass yards. You could replace it with maybe. James Harden, Laurie Markkinen. So we've played some of that. Nah. We've already played a bunch of those. I don't want to get us overexposing too much. John Morant under 37.5 PRA. $2,000 on that. On Novig. Ooh, this is a good one on FanDuel. John Knuppel over 1.5 3-pointers made plus 100. See that the pinnacle limit is only taking $250. Pretty good play there. FanDuel pick 6. No, we don't have that. Show you guys again the DraftKings pick 6 value currently up on the board. Those of you that want to take advantage of it or that weren't here and have access to DraftKings pick 6, bumping is going to be faster than ever with NBA. If you thought NFL was fast, NBA is crazy. Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I truly mean it when I say, like, this is the best time to have the tools, because if you were to try and do this manually, if you're tailing somebody, it's going to be very hard sometimes to get in the same value that they get in, or get in any value at all, right? Beating closing lines or beating the bumps. You guys see it. There's still times that stuff gets bumped, but I'm able to get in a ton of plays and get in a ton of value because I have the tools. So being that I have these, right, it takes me 2 seconds to build a slip, either if I'm manually line comparing using the optimizers, a part of the fantasy bundle, or obviously on PrizePicks especially, but even then any of these other apps, if I'm just going ahead and just tailing these slips right off of here, it takes 10 to 30 seconds to build out a slip, right? One click on PrizePicks. If you're moving fast, which you need to be in this time of the year, especially, right, whenever you're entering in slips, you need to move as fast as you can in order to beat those bumps. Because every second matters. Plus EV betting is about speed, and it's about beating closing line value, right? And bankroll management, right? Plus EV betting is those 3 things: speed, beating closing lines, and bankroll management. By being fast, you get in good value, which makes you beat closing lines. By being smart, when you enter in these bets with your bankroll management and not going too crazy there, all of it adds up. All of it is how you become profitable over the long term. Plus EV betting. Am I able to use rebet? Yeah, I haven't really touched it in a while, though, to be honest with you. I was getting crushed over there, so I took a break from it. Could pull you up the value, though, if you'd like to see it for funsies. And maybe I need a deposit back over there. I don't know. I just know I was getting crushed, and I was getting a little tired of it, to be honest. was like one of the apps that were like just destroying me. Couldn't buy a bucket over there. Fair enough. Tennis value is usually crazy early in the morning. Oh, really? You've had good luck with tennis over there, Buckwheat? Are you going off of a pinnacle line or anything? Let me know. Let's see. Real quick, guys, if you guys have not yet subscribed to the channel, live on the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel, as well as on Twitch. I'm live on my personal channel, Sports by Dustin, over there on Twitch. If you guys haven't yet hit the follow button on Twitch, do that now. I would appreciate it. Gonna be live. I usually go live at least twice a day, Monday through Friday, typically once in the morning, once in the afternoon. Today I'll be live a couple times. I'll probably go live again, 2 or 3 more times at least, bringing you guys a ton of value because there are so many plays and so much value, so many games, I should say, and so much value. We have unlimited potential. There's going to be promos probably dropping all day long, so we want to take advantage of that. Speaking of value, let's see if this slip here is going to have this new value pop into it. It does. Let's see if they get bumped fast or not. Yeah, I figured they probably were going to be gone. Those were too good of plays in order for it to last too long. It probably was up there before I even got to even notice that it was there. So that's my fault. I've been yapping over here. But just trust the data. I absolutely love running ladders on Rebet. They mess with the line so much. Money lines, point spreads, Diablo, and Rebet are my top 2. Wow, let's go. Yeah, I probably should shuffle some bankroll, get some stuff over there, to be honest with you. Being a little lazy with it. All right, y'all. That's probably going to be it for the morning stream. Been live like almost 50 minutes-ish. I think that's going to be it. We've kind of ate up all the value. Maybe there's some new value dropping here and there. But if you have access to the tools, which you should have access to the tools already, guys, code DustinStream. That'll get you 25% off your first month. Or code Dustin99AI. Get you the AI sub generator for the cheapest possible price. Get those. I'm telling you, you will not regret it during the season. I promise it's going to be worth it. But that's going to be it. Last thing, I guess, if you guys did want to check out the Sharp Money tool or anything on OddsJam, I do have a code over there, Dustin35. We'll get you 35% off OddsJam first month. But I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. And we'll see you guys in the next live.